need to invite you to platoon.
Yep. Accept.
Okay. Invite sent.
Oh, accept. That was weird. Okay.
Okay.
Cool. So what tank do we want to plug? Okay, cool. Ready? Got it.
I'm very basic with my tank. I often don't value which. I feel like a lot of mobile vehicles are all the same.
I'm okay with that.
So yeah.
This is actually a good tank to learn in. It's a good all-around vehicle, I think.
Right. Right. Exactly. And so like it should carry over to a lot of your other
Mm-hmm.
like tank destroyers. I think mobile tank destroyers can play similarly to a T-54. And heavies, same thing. Because
Yeah, I think you could tier this tank up or down to like the Easy 8 or up to the
right.
IS-3 or um, okay.
Right. Okay, so this is a hard map, and there's no arty in this case. So,
Wow.
yeah, our options are huge. What I do is I go to the mid, if there's no arty, like, without a doubt. And what you need to do is you start off by looking for shots on, like, a Ferdinand who's here. Because TDs always go there,
Yeah.
and you can blind fire them, because, there's only one position for them to sit in. And so that's how I start off the game.
Well, they got the Leopards in the 430, right? So
Yeah.
they're going to have some speedy,
So
reasonably
that's the other thing.
punchy
Is we can,
vehicles.
yeah, you're right. We can still try to beat them because a lot of players aren't good at leaving base.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
if we just leave the base well, we'll probably beat a lot of the enemy team to our position, and it's worth the risk.
Well, even if you get up here and they're not set yet, you can still get out of the way. You might take one hit, but not
Yeah,
much more than that.
exactly. We're hull down, and it's worth the risk of taking one hit. And so I pop up as far right as this, and I'll try to spot something, and if I spot nothing, I fall back.
Yeah, we just don't have the gun depression. That's the problem.
That's why I go to the right.
Yep.
If you come over to where I am.
I just want to make sure I give you room to maneuver.
Oh, don't worry about it. I would say we're done with the opening shots.
All right. Whoop. Yep.
That's okay. And so what you do is you'd come over to here, and if you sit right next to
Yep.
me.
We can shoot the hill.
Yeah. And so what you need to do is you see the ridge right here.
Yep.
You put that in between yourself and scouts. So no scout is really going to light us because this ridge will keep us safe. And we look towards the Leo PTAs because that's easy damage. And we focus fire one of them. So I'm going to shoot the forward one.
Roger.
Good. Fantastic. Perfect.
All right.
And so also in this position, I point my tank forwards in case I need to get out of here quickly. Yeah.
E50.
Mm-hmm.
No shots on him yet. There he is. Oh, that was bad.
It's okay. So, did you just get spotted by the 430?
No.
Okay. There we go. Nice. And so this is this position. Like, it's so easy if you have good scouts on the hill, and they're playing not well.
Yep. Agreed. Oh, I'm spotted now.
So move forwards, and that's how you get safe. So, a couple of things. You got lit. When you return, come up right next to me, because my position is less likely, like there's a major difference. And, I mean, I think this position's all used up. Like, they gave us the hill, so...
Yep.
Yeah. So this is where our position, like, we're not looking for shots on the hill anymore.
Yep.
You'd start to kind of go towards the middle of the map to see what you could find back here. You wouldn't go any further than this, though. Okay. Yeah, see, I'm spotted.
Interesting. I'm
I
not.
got shot at by the hill.
By the hill?
Well, someone shot at the rock. Someone shot at us from the hill. I think it was our team. Did you just get lit there?
Nope. I'm not lit.
Okay. Let me retry. See what...
I think it's...
It could be...
The 50?
I think it might be someone here with binocs.
Ah, that's weird. I didn't get spotted though. Um, I can take a shot on that. The SU-101.
I would
I'm
just blind
spotted
fire
now.
the
I'm spotted
position.
now.
What is spotting you?
I don't. It may have
It
been that.
must be something here.
It could be the 430.
No,
Could have been that 430.
maybe.
Interesting.
Okay, there's the SU-101. Okay,
So,
I'm gonna push this and see what I find. Don't do this. I just want to know
yep.
who's
Well,
spotting you.
The bat chat's going on the other side, so right.
Yeah, and there's nothing here. Like, there's nothing here spotting us, so it must have been from over here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, like, let's just shoot at the other side of the map. There you go.
Ferdinand. I gotta move down.
Okay, that's fine. So when you move down, push all the way in.
The Borsig just took a shot at me.
Yeah, so go left. We have to ignore the people to our right here.
All right.
Okay. Oh,
That was ugly.
I'm crossing with you. I'm slow, I'm sorry.
It's all right. I'm tracked. Ah, low
That
got
was
me.
rough.
Luva
So-
got me.
Yeah, this is... one sec. Oh no. Okay, so when we push in, I generally only play this ridge. And so when I said go left, I just meant go up to this
Whoops,
ridge
my
so
bad.
that these guys won't shoot. Yeah, it's like a communication. It's hard to describe, but that was rough. Like, we won it by a ruffle stomp. Let's play another, honestly.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think here's the thing about that, the Luva, low,
Yeah.
whatever they want to call it.
In his position.
I think that he probably didn't do a bad thing. Honestly, that tank,
Yeah, actually, you're right.
yeah, that tank is better fought as a TD than it is a tank.
On that map,
Yeah.
100%.
Absolutely.
He made a weird play, but it was like, I actually hardcore agree with that. And I would say maybe sitting where the Ferdinand would have been slightly better. Like,
Yeah.
on the tracks.
Yeah, that's right. If he'd gotten behind the engine on the tracks
And just sniped.
and just
he would have
sniped.
had better shots.
Yep. Because
But the idea is strong.
it really is, because that tank doesn't have the juice to on this, because this map is pretty big. He can't.
So the only reason I disagree is there was no Artie.
There is
That's,
that.
yes.
There is
but
that.
if there's Artie, if there's one Artie, his play's the best he can do. I wonder how much damage he did.
That's a real good question. That'll determine whether or not he did the right thing, or he's just a potato.
Well, so what I would say is he fired 9 times, and so that's probably an indicator that he did the right thing. Like, if you take his tank or something comparable, like
T30. The
he-
T30's
I
close.
guess there's nothing really on his team. I would say just the fact that he fired 9 times with a 10-second reload means he did a good thing. Like, he fired a lot.
Yeah. He had less than 50%. Well, he had about a 50% direct hit,
and that could be because he can't aim.
it
you
could
know.
be, or he could have been using regular shells as opposed to premium.
Yeah, exactly.
But he did. I can't say he did the wrong thing, man. I really can't.
No, I really agree. Like, I think I agree 100%. And that's a good position. Like, we could try that if we get that map with heavies.
Yeah.
Maybe not top tier heavies, but if there's like 2 RD and we're top tier, I think it's not a bad idea. Shall we go again?
Yep. I'm ready up. I've been looking forward to this all week long, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
So after I was with you, I got my friend Jesse out of down in New Zealand to play with me for like 3 hours, and I got
Yeah.
so drunk. I was just like, this is really bad. I don't need to. I just don't need to. We were because you and I had a really good win rate. Like, we had like a 60-something% win rate.
Yeah.
And I got on there with him, and we were like 20% win rate. It was just horrible. It was just atrocious. And it wasn't like we were actually playing all that bad in the beginning, but the more drunk I got, it was just, after a while, I was like, I gotta stop, drink some water. This is awful.
I can't stand being drunk. I hate it so much. But it's fun. Like, if you're okay with not being.
Yeah, I mean, I'm harmless here, right? Like at
Yeah,
home in
that's
my
true.
underwear, sitting in front of my computer, I'm perfectly harmless. But um, I don't drink out much in public anymore. I'll have one with dinner or something like that, but I just
Yeah.
can't think. The money is just unconscionable.
Yeah, that too. It does get really expensive. I've never. I'm lucky because I can drink a beer and I'm happy. Normally I drink half a beer. But okay, so on this map, J1, J2, my favorite like position for mediums.
Okay.
We could try this. Maybe what we'll do is we'll watch and see how many people get spotted here, and that will give us an idea of if this would have been a good position,
Okay.
if that makes sense.
Yep.
But what I do is I come up to this ramp right
Okay.
here, and I try to kill a light tank, because that's 1,000 free damage.
Yep. Yep.
So you stick on the right-hand side of the ramp, because otherwise we have gun depression issues.
Oh shit. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So you see how my tank is tilted
Yep.
to the left?
Yep.
Yeah. If you're in a pattern, you could be more careful, less careful, but give you room.
Yeah, I got all dicked
Directly
up there.
to my right, you should be fine. And then I don't go farther than this. Oh, fuck. He knows.
Yep.
Great. Fantastic. So maybe getting spotted, maybe it would have been better if we'd waited like this. Because then they would have committed.
Watch out.
We're held down. Nice. There you go. Cool. And so, because that VK fell back, the 252's in a good position. There's no sense fighting him. He's going to win. And this is where you'd look at your map, for sure, because there's a lull in the fight.
Yep.
And you'd say, do we want to stay here?
Very good. Very, very, very fucking good. Yep. You're right. We could
And
probably
so,
get that VK one more time. He's not looking at us.
yeah, for sure. I agree.
No, he's now.
looking
He's
now,
looking.
but whatever. Great. Oh, it's okay. One mistake.
It's all right.
Yep. And now we've got a 2v3. And so here, remember how I mentioned that there might be people camping back here?
Yeah.
Okay. If you were camping here looking for shots here, you wouldn't have any and you'd probably move up. Like, if you were here waiting.
Yep. Yep.
So they'll be here looking for shots on us.
Yep.
So we can't push. That's the long-winded way of saying.
No, I agree. I'm
Yep.
good with that.
And so the next thing I'm okay with doing is like trying this. Try to, you know,
Bait him.
we'll just, yeah, basically.
Because we got a 257 over there.
Okay, now, what I wonder is what happens if we... May you watch me try something, and I want you to... We'll see if it works. It's just me thinking
Yeah, hang
by
on.
doing.
1 second.
Okay.
No, I'm not doing that. I baited him into the shot. Okay.
So just stay where you are, because it's a good position. This might be better, so I'm trying it.
All right. Artie just took a shot at me.
Yeah. So what I did is I waited for the 257 to shoot.
Where the fuck are you? Okay, I got you.
And so, because this is a defender, his DPM is trash. And you can see, like...
Yeah, I got a good hit on him. Just stay where you are, because he's crossfired now.
Yeah. Or you could even shoot the 257 if you had to, you know.
Didn't penetrate. I shot wrong. Okay, good. Good.
Yeah. So now I think we just YOLO. And there you go. There's the Scorpion.
Watch the Scorpion G. Yep.
Exactly where I said he would be.
All right, how do I do this, though? That's the question.
Do what?
Let me figure out how to move up here without getting hit by that guy.
That's a very good question. I don't have the answer.
So, the Scorpion fired.
Just YOLO. At this point, we YOLO it, because the game's over.
Okay.
But I understand. You're wondering how do you do it safely if you couldn't YOLO in.
Right.
I think what I did, coming down like this... Well, I'll show you in a training room. That's what you'll see exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, this game's over. All right.
Yeah. I'm gonna go set the training room up quickly.
Okay.
Because I have to get going after I show you.
No.
What happened?
No, I don't want you to go.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right. I know how it is. It is what it is.
It's my birthday, and so I
Oh,
have
dude,
to.
happy birthday! No way.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh
Thanks.
man. Oh, oh, somebody just was it you? Who took him out? I got the spotting damage
I
anyway.
backed out, so I'm
Okay.
in a training room already.
All right, a spotting damage on that. That's cool. I'm gonna do a little cap work here. Yeah, I'm gonna get the cap points. Fuck it.
That's not a bad idea.
It's your birthday, dude. Congratulations. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
That's
I
awesome.
always like the average life expectancy for a male is like 76, and so I'm always like subtract my age from life expectancy.
Don't say that.
So it's like,
I'm 50. Don't say that. Yeah, whatever. It is what it is. But happy birthday, man.
thank you.
I'll have a drink on you.
Thank you. I think I sent you an invite.
Yeah, give me 2 seconds to just. Okay, so I did 669 damage. You did 2,400. And that's our thing there. So, okay, cool. Let me go to. I don't. Where is it? Let me go. Let me go there. Hang on.
Bottom right hand corner of your
Accept.
screen.
Yep, got it.
Sweet.
All right. Cool.
Okay, so I'll show you what I did to the object defender, like the defender, who was sitting in J3, and I think that's a much stronger play than coming up the hill like you did. I just tried it, so like it's something I just learned.
Okay. Well, I think it's only workable if you have somebody there in the spot that I was in, or if you're platooning with somebody.
Or if they're so low. So because I don't platoon, often pushing is workable if they're low enough for you to just YOLO them.
Okay.
And you have to. One of the reasons you need to save your HP so much is because if you need to take a hit to push someone,
Yeah.
like this is my play style because I play solo. It's like I save my HP so if I need to win a side, I can take the hit and just kill him. And so that's why I run high DPM tanks as well, because it's like, well, you know, you rely on your team a lot less if you have HP and DPM.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Because you can afford your team's mistakes if you have those things.
Yeah, right. Or you can afford to lead the charge definitely. Also, like armor is inconsistent as well.
Yeah.
So if you go to J3 and pretend you were the defender,
Yep, that's where I am now.
okay, just wait there for a sec. I'll show you what I did, and no one is ever prepared for this play, so it will catch them off guard.
So I am set
J3.
to shoot the hill at J3.
Right, like let's assume you're fighting someone there. You might get tunneled and you wouldn't notice.
Yep.
I just gained all my speed.
See where I am? I'm
Yeah.
focused on that hill, and you've got me.
Well, so if I was here, if you look at me, can you pen me?
I can pin your I can pin your hatch.
Right, and so I'm hull down
Yep.
basically.
Yep.
There's nothing you can do
Interesting.
here.
Interesting.
And so to a lot of people this looks like a retarded position. You know, but by coming here, I'll beat you 100% of the time because I'm hull down and you're not.
Yep.
And so I won't shoot you.
Well,
But the
hang on.
next thing
Let's think about this. So where do I go?
you
Right?
have to fall back to that rock and wait for me to leave.
Yep. All I can do is this, right? So if I do this,
I'll
that's
still
all.
beat you.
Yep, you will. Because
There's nothing.
if I want to pull out, you've still got me, and you've got enough gun depression there.
Oh yeah, it's
Okay.
not an issue.
Yep. Okay. Interesting.
So you just can't fight me because it's so good. And so the next thing that I did was because I didn't want to fight you. Like there was a defender here who I wasn't hull down for.
Yep.
So if there's someone where just up here, he'll farm me. What I did is I just rushed over to this rock.
Yeah, but
what
because I was up there in that spot right there,
Yeah,
he couldn't
yeah.
he couldn't do that, right? So, all right, so I'm going to maneuver as if I'm trying to avoid you pushing up, right? So
Yeah, I think the only way would be J1. That would cut me off, or if you were up here.
yeah, I think you're right. But if I move at J1, hang on, So if I'm on this side of this rock back here, go back to where you were on that
Sure.
behind that ridge line.
Yeah. So my fear here is tank destroyers mostly. To be honest, I don't even know if it's justifiable.
Okay, so you're there, right?
Yeah.
Let me go over here because this is a pretty exposed position for a tank destroyer right here
Yeah.
because the guys on the hill can get it.
And you'll
So
be spotted.
and you'll be spotted. So let me go back one more. Let me go back one more rock outlet. This one right here.
Okay, maybe I don't think you'll have shots there
Well, let's find out.
because I think the rock kind of blocks
Yep,
it.
it does. I,
And
I
even
do
if
I do have your hull. I got you now.
okay, so
I don't have
but
you
I
now.
think you'd be spotted.
Yeah,
There's no bush. So
yeah,
let's say that's not a tank destroyer position. I would say the biggest threat becomes this. Tanks
yep,
going. So if you went
yep.
over to where I just shot, you'll have the elevation to actually pen me, I think. You'll be high enough to make me not hull down.
Is this it? I didn't see where it splashed.
I shot it with HE. Okay, imagine you were fighting at G3. Okay, G4, G3, and you were coming back. You'd play roughly there. See where I shot?
No.
Yeah, and so now you can hit me perfectly. I was
Uh,
thinking,
yeah, somewhat. I got about 3 feet of your tank.
now if you go more forwards, like drive forwards all the way, like use the corner like you were fighting me,
Yeah.
like a normal.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me get there. Let me see what happens when I get here because it goes really downhill.
I think that's the like you would catch someone off guard here, and I think you'd have shots.
Yeah, I'd have shots on you there.
Yeah, and so that's
Absolutely.
that's what I think the counter is. And so,
Yeah,
you know,
that is the counter there. So what I have to do is when I'm okay, right. So when I'm down here,
you'd fall back, take a hit, and take that position
yeah,
maybe.
yeah, yeah, exactly. I pull back from here and I go up to that spot, and that's the only counter for that area. But the problem is, so pulling back from here, if somebody's on that hill and you're
Yeah,
pulling that same play, I'm going to take at
exactly.
least one hit, and if I get tracked, I'm fucked.
Right, and that's just, the nature of running away.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah,
Okay,
there's
cool.
nothing you can do about it. So
Yep.
I think the push that this side has to offer is really good, actually.
So how
It
did
was
you
very
come?
TD safe.
I'm not going to keep you any longer because I know you got to
Yeah,
do birthday. But how did you come off of that? Did you back off this hill?
I picked up as much speed as I could, so I backed up enough so that I could, so that I was safe. The enemies weren't threatening us, so, if the enemies aren't threatening you, you can. This is what I did. If you follow me, just drove down. So if I was where you are,
Yep.
let's pretend I was you,
Yep.
and that. So you were like this, if I recall.
Yep.
Okay, shooting at people.
Yep.
I would have just fallen back like this, and you could just turn around here if you weren't worried about Artie,
Hmm.
and just pick up speed. And so if you follow me, I went low like this because it gave me slightly more cover. And you can literally see the tree I knocked over. And I just rushed
Yeah, they were so not
here.
prepared for that.
Yeah, and if you time it when they're reloading, it's like they
They
have to
really,
snapshot and then
yeah, they were
reload.
so fucked up with that. That was awesome. Okay, good to know.
Yeah,
So I am going to, I'm going to work on this map a little bit.
sweet. I think that'd be a lot of fun. I think this map might be really. There's potential for it to be good.
Yeah,
It's not like something
if you forget
bad.
the entire top right quarter of the map, the rest of it's good.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, cool. Good to know.
Cool. Awesome. I'll see you next week.
Hey, man, thanks for that. Happy birthday. I really, really hope you have a good one. And
Thank you.
I will see you next Saturday.
Yeah, awesome.
All right, brother. Have a
All
great
right.
night, man.
You too. Bye.
User disconnected from your channel.
All right, so that was lesson number 3 with LemmingRush, where we played the T-54s on Prokhorovka and on that new, whatever that Asian map is with the Wall of China. Um, and we did a little training room exercise as well, just to kind of look at something that we had played to make sure I understood, what it was. So anyway, I'd like to thank LemmingRush taking time out on his birthday. Happy birthday again, to do some more lessons with me in World of Tanks. This is Tanks for the Mammeries. I hope you're finding this enjoyable. Again, as I've said a couple of times, I'm not real good these days at this game, and I think this is helping me a good bit. I'm definitely trying to apply some of the lessons I've learned in regular gameplay, but LemmingRush has taken the time, about an hour each week, to do this with me. I'm not putting in as much footage as I did for the last video, just because there's a lot of discussions about various tanks and things like that aren't actually gameplay and probably aren't all that helpful. But I would like to figure out how to add some of his map lessons into this, because there's a good bunch of map lessons that maybe I can incorporate into the next video. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks very much for watching. This is Tanks for the Mammeries. If you liked it, please do like and subscribe. Have a great day, everybody.
Yeah.